Hi bettors, in this video I will be sharing important soccer betting tips that will help you prevent painful and avoidable losses. These hacks separate the winners from the losers in the world of soccer betting. And trust me, you don't want to be on the losing side. So here are the important betting tips you want to take seriously if you want to improve your betting game. First tip, avoid the fixed game mindset. This is one of the major reasons why people lose in football betting. Many people believe most football clubs engage in match fixing and use this as a reason for why they lose bets. You'll see calling every match that doesn't go their way fixed. When these types of people want to bet and they see a particular game that has a very high odds, they become paranoid or suspicious and automatically think bookmakers know what is happening to the game and the odds are high because it's fixed, which makes them pick the wrong outcome. I'm not saying match fixing doesn't exist, but you're going to confuse yourself if you have the mentality that they exist and you're going to lose even more. Instead of concerning yourself with that you can't control or detect, focus more on the things you can like from analysis and team news updates. Second tip, this right here makes up at least 50% of why most bettors lose, and those that do it get stopped because of laziness. Confident picks, for instance, occur when you have two teams such as Liverpool versus Manchester City, and you immediately pick the over 2.5 goals option poorly because of how both teams play individually. Football betting is more than identifying how two teams play individually, it's also about how those two teams will react and affect each other's performance. For example, two attacking teams might fail to produce more than two goals if both clubs, defense and midfield, are solid because both will cancel each other out. In another scenario, where both or one of the team's defenses are not strong, goals might be more plentiful. Another thing that affects results is the type of competition and the team's approach in a league competition where two great attacking teams who are first and second on the table and fighting on the table. Both teams are more likely to be cautious and too many goals may not be seen. To these are the different type of things you should know if you want to improve in soccer betting. Third tip are focus more on in-play betting. I don't know why a lot of punters are still avoiding live betting. When you focus more on live betting and create a system for yourself, you'll see how much easier it is make money than with pre-match betting. The pre-match betting is purely about trusting and hoping that both teams will perform and expect give you the result that you want, but the live betting you have opportunity to see how both teams play before betting. The thing with live betting is just by seeing how both teams pass the ball and how they move the ball to attack for 10 minutes. You can tell who is going to win or the margin of goals a match will produce. The fourth tip is reviewing your bets. At least 90% of bettors don't do this because don't have time to recheck past games. We talked about sticking to a few betting options so that we can learn from them and become experts, but you can't learn from your mistakes if you don't go back to see your lost bets, where you made a wrong selection and what made you make that mistake. So from now on learn to go back to lost bets and see what you did wrong so that you can improve. The 5 tips is engaging in split betting. Instead of simply betting on the outcome of a game and predicting the future, consider split betting, where you bet on the margin of victory, instead of betting on direct outcomes like straight wins and confusing options like double change. You can make more money betting on goals margin, whether half time or full time, team goals, booking, margin, corners, and so on. No matter how many times you study and learn from the straight, when option, even the surely looking game can disappoint. Yes, all betting options disappoint sometimes, but the direct option is a little bit more unpredictable to me. In the next video, I will be talking about various football leagues and the most favorable betting options for each of those leagues. So, subscribe now, and most important, let me a comment to tell me if you like that video.